let me ask you, right? Because I've been hearing this rumor for a while, and I never heard you address it. So I want you to speak on it. I heard when Jay, when he took the concept from Pac, Me and My Girlfriend, you asked him about it because you was wondering why he was remaking a song from a rapper that he didn't get along with.
Nah, I wasn't around. I never liked that record. Like R&B rap records. That's not the kind of thing I bump in my car. That was like more for him and his. To me, I looked at that record as him telling everybody that was his girl. And we were in Europe when we saw the video. Jay, we never was anything Beyonce. He was keeping me far away from her, so I wasn't involved in any of those things. I wasn't trying to take her. I don't know, niggas be saying that shit like, what would I look like? Think about what it would look like for me to try to get at Beyonce in front of Jay or at a shoot. That would be so disrespectful. The problem is if someone, and I'm not saying this, but if I'm talking and eyeballs get sweaty and all that, that's not my fault. You understand what I'm saying? Like I didn't see any of that because I don't look at girls. But if other people observed that she was, catching whatever I was dropping, that wasn't intentional. But the algorithm was, the last chick in that chose to, thought I was the coolest. So I wouldn't bring me around Beyonce if I was him. I'm the coolest thing in the world. I wouldn't bring my girl around Dame Dash. That'd be stupid. She's gonna like Dame Dash. I mean, again, it was a situation where I'm not saying he ain't never catch me for some girls, but we were on the road. Like, think about it. We were young kids trying to smash everything. So it was like, yo, if I had it was so many times that I'd have a chick, and then the next time I visit that town, she was in there with him, and I thought that was weird to me. Like, man, I just hit that, and y'all acting like nothing happened, but you have her. You know what I mean? But again, with Aaliyah, he never hit that unless there's something I don't know about. But I would never wife a girl that my homeboy. I would never do that. That's it. That would be I might hit it, but I don't even want to do that after my man. I think I don't want to go behind my man. That's disgusting. Pause. I don't want to be with that man nutted. I pause. I don't want to do that. For my wife, that's too much of a connection right there. Like I couldn't walk in, I couldn't do that. So yeah, we will both, there'll be plenty of times we both be putting in our bid for a chick and one of us win and one of us don't. But it was usually me that won. I'm handsome. I'm charismatic. I could dance. I could dress. I got a sense of humor. I'm a business. Like why wouldn't a girl like me? It's just, you know what I mean? I'm the boss. Like why wouldn't they? I got every element that a girl. I check all the boxes for I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it is, and I was young at the time. I checked those boxes for like, yeah, I'd rather him than you. You know what I mean? I was in my 20s. You know what a sight to see I was in my 20s? Doing all that shit as a child. I was a kid. I can't even imagine. I'm like, damn, I wish I could see a 20-year-old doing what I was doing. I never seen it. I was a young, fly. You couldn't get no flyer than me at that age, just like you can't get no flyer than me at this age. I'm 54. My next decade is 60. This shit is ridiculous. I'm wondering, like, why can I still move and niggas is all fat and stiff and how come niggas look weird? I don't know what's going on. I don't mind gray hair, but everything else is good. And I could dye that. I could rewind the time. I just think that's corny. I wasn't even thinking. I'm not thinking about none of that shit. I don't care about Beyonce. She was a kid to me. I wasn't even thinking about Beyonce. I promise you that. I was running behind like Giselle and Naomi Campbell. Like it was different. She was a kid to me. I was running with like, I was looking at women. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew them before. It's hard to unsee people. So I'm not saying she was like, we knew her when she was 16. So I couldn't unsee her as 16. It's still hard for me to unsee her as 16. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's how I first met her. So I didn't like watch her grow and then get it. I never ever wanted to f with Beyonce. I didn't want to. That wasn't on my mess. Those girls were kids, man. They were like they were kids to me. Like I was like, I'm Dame Dash. Like maybe if they were, by the time she was like I don't know if I could ever unsee it as where I first met her. Like I remember teasing them in Cancun once, like we did the It's All Right video, and they was in the pool, but they was kids to me. I can't unsee that. Kelly Rowland though, I've actually seen her and been like, I would mess with her. You know what I mean? When I ran into her at Jay's concert, but she was with her man, and I had to apologize. But I was like, oh, you got kind of cute. Because a lot of time I don't see people for, like, you think I would see them, like, you know, but I don't see people for a while. So you think I'm watching you on TV. I'm really not. I'm not. So I'll see somebody and be like, oh, shit. So I remember Kelly Rowland, I was like, oh, you got nice. Like, I remember she got nice. But it was like 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? But like that from 16 to 21, it take like, I can't unsee that until you like 36 or some shit like what. And you could ask a lot of girls that were young that try to get at me. I'd be like, you a kid, get out of here. I remember you playing. You know, it's funny that in 16, having sex with a 16-year-old is legal. It's just our perspective of America is illegal. And I remember being in London and a 16-year-old trying to get at me like, you 16? And she's like, it's legal. I'm like, I'm on American law. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if like someone from London or if someone American messes with a 16-year-old in London, would they get crucified in America for it? You know what I mean? Because that's how I justify, because I'm like, these dudes be messing with these 16-year-olds. They must just used to be in Europe and they just don't look at it that way. They weren't raised like that. Or someone from America might be conditioned to go overseas and think that 16 is all right and then come back to America and forget. I don't know.